Imagine Pakistan is standing in a wide river in 2018. The water looks calm from above, but under the surface, 10 invisible hooks are tied to Pakistan's clothes. The moment Pakistan steps forward to wash, all 10 hooks begin to pull, not separately but together, creating one unstoppable drag. This is the story, but this is not the end point. This is how everything starts to take shape and then turns into a mammoth ball of crisis. Pakistan's first step into the river is debt. Almost half of the debt is in dollars. So the moment Pakistan tries to adjust its economy, the US Federal Reserve raises interest rates to control American inflation. But when America tightens money, the dollar becomes stronger. When the dollar becomes stronger, Pakistan's dollar loans become heavier. The weight increases so fast that Pakistan has to use more rupees to buy the same number of dollars just to pay the next installment. This is the perfect storm, shattering us every time we try to rise off the mountain of debt and move away from it. But these invisible hands punch us back to our debt mountain. The rising pressure forces Pakistan into a hunger for more dollars, not a desire, a survival hunger, because everything Pakistan needs, fuel, wheat, cooking oil, machinery, medicine, is priced in dollars globally. Even when China sells us machinery or Saudi sells us the oil, the prices still depend on the dollar. So every rupee that Pakistan earns suddenly feels too weak to buy anything. This hunger pushes Pakistan towards the third hook, reserves. To rebuild reserves, Pakistan stops spending on development. Less money for hospitals, less for schools, less for local industry. Every rupee is saved to buy dollars. This starving of development weakens the local economy further, so the rupee falls even more. When the rupee falls, imports cost more. When imports cost more, inflation explodes. It's a perfect domino case. When inflation explodes, potential investors run away. This takes Pakistan straight into the heart of the fourth hook, capital flight. When global fear rises, a war, a virus, a bank collapse in the US, investors pull money out of Pakistan within hours. They don't wait to check Pakistan's numbers. Their panic anywhere becomes our crisis in Pakistan. Then the country loses dollars without even being part of the drama. The reverse current suddenly shifts against us. And when investors run away, Pakistan's bank becomes shaky. This activates the fifth hook, international banking pressure. Pakistan's banks get labeled high risk sometimes quietly and sometimes publicly. Once that label appears, foreign banks slow down or stop transactions. Trade becomes slower, payments get stuck at ports, imports jam, factories pause production. Even without formal sanctions, Pakistan feels it's like being squeezed by invisible hands. Now, the reserves fall even more, and Pakistan needs emergency support. And here comes the sixth hook, US treasury gravity. To calm markets and stabilize rupees, Pakistan must buy and hold US dollars and American treasury bonds. These reserves sit in foreign vaults while Pakistan struggles to import even basic goods. It's like giving your savings to someone else while you yourself borrow to buy the bread. This weakened state pushes Pakistan helplessly into the seventh hook, commodity shocks. Oil and wheat prices are set in dollar markets in New York and London. If a hedge fund increases its bets on oil, suddenly petrol in Lahore becomes expensive. If traders speculate on wheat because of drought in Argentina or none in Karachi doubles, Pakistan's inflation comes from screens thousands of miles away, not from our own field. High inflation and low reserves force Pakistan towards the eighth hook, IMF programs. But IMF conditions do not come with one thing, they come with many things. Pakistan must raise electricity prices, raise petrol prices, raise interest rates, and cut subsidies. These steps shrink local business activity. Factories reduce output, small shops die, unemployment rises, and the demand for dollars increases again because Pakistan needs more dollars to pay for expensive imports caused by earlier speculative price jumps. This is where the ninth hook tightens, corporate debt. Pakistani companies that borrowed dollars when the rupee was stable now see their debt double or triple. They cut jobs, they slow production, some even shut down. The manufacturing sector shrinks. And this is how the perfect storm always rises. And when the crisis reaches its peak, the 10th hook snaps into place. Rating agencies, Moody's and S&P downgrade Pakistan. because of rising inflation, low reserves, slowed growth, all caused by earlier hooks. Pakistan here and now tries to step forward, but the rope pulls it back to the same spot. This is not 10 separate crises, it's one giant circle, one long connected chain where each problem triggers the next.